going to show you how to visualize the sea level rise data from Suite 2017 and TerriaJS. So URL Suite 2017 should take you to a GitHub page where I have a couple of links here, and this one has a link to view the major stations. So this one loads quickly, and it's probably what you want. This one loads all the stations, so I just click on that one, and what it's doing now is it's bringing up TerriaJS, and then it's telling me I have poor WebGL performance. But now it's loaded these major stations from this location here on GitHub. So all the data is on GitHub, and then this configuration is also on GitHub. So here's all the stations. If we zoom in, these are all the major stations. You can see there's quite a few along the coastline. And if we, I guess we can see here, over here, we can see that we have, what we have selected here is the background rate. So this relative sea level rise, so that this doesn't change with time. So it's just a fixed value here. So you can see all the different values and higher rates of relative sea level rise here in the Gulf. But if you want to switch to these scenarios that are time dependent, to show you the time dependence of sea level rise, you can click, say, on this one, which is the 0.3, say the 0.3 medium scenario, and you can see all the dots have changed to basically to 0, since they start out at 0 at the current time of January 1st, 2000. But if you grab this time slider at the bottom and you move it along, you can see the colors changing there as you get into the, obviously the sea level is rising. Okay, so you can play around with this, drag it back and forth, and examine that. And you can switch to a different scenario, but what I wanted to show you is that if you actually click in a spot, like let's say we want to compare, say, the Gulf of Mexico to Seattle, say. So we could zoom in here to the Gulf of Mexico, and we could pick something down here near New Orleans. If we click on that, we see this table, but you may not, you can see what the sea level rise is for this particular point in time in 2040, but if you go down to the bottom, you can actually click this expand here, and now you see a chart on the bottom. So if you close this out, you can see Grand Isle, and we have 0.3 medium selected here in the green line. If you hover over it, you can see how much sea level rise there is at different times. But the cool part is you can compare these different scenarios, like low and high, by clicking these on, and now you have 3 points here for Grand Isle, so you can actually compare the different scenarios. And if you want to compare, then let's just take the medium scenario for now. Click these off. If we want to go now and compare to another station, we can zoom in to say, let's say we pick the station here up in Puget Sound, and again, if we scroll to the bottom and we say expand, now we get that plot added here to the plot here. And actually that's interesting. That's actually going down. Wow. Okay. So let's add another let's add another station here. So okay, Northern Spit. Again, if we go to the bottom, click expand, now we get it added to this table. So yeah, close this out again, and so now we have these different scenarios here, and you can see that on the left here we've got each of those. We can collapse those down, so we've got each of those plotted stations here as shown as a separate layer, so we can go back to those and select on or off different things. So if we wanted to, say, take off the Nia Bay, we could just unclick that, and now we're looking at Northern Spit and Grand Isle. So that's about it.